And without further ado, I am going to introduce our first open mic artist for the night by the name of Nikki. Nikki, I don't know very much about you, so you're going to have to introduce yourself and also introduce your piece. Let us give her a warm
Nikki! Welcome, Nikki. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Hi. So my name is Nikki Gordon. I have an Instagram page, Nikki Gordon Poetry, if anybody's interested in further poems after this. A little bit more about me. So I'm lucky enough to be a wife, a mum, a daughter, and a sister. And I work as a quality improvement manager in the NHS. So. And I've recently discovered that I like writing poems. So is everybody here happy tonight? Yeah. Cool. So a lot of my poems are about happiness and how grateful we can be for the good things that we have in life. So I will, without further ado, I'll get on with my poems. They are very short, so I will read possibly a few. We'll see how it goes. So the first one's called Catching a Ride. I'm going on a journey to somewhere fresh and new. Why not catch a ride and enjoy the adventure too? I aim to climb a mountain and discover distant seas. I have not planned a route yet, it's wherever my heart leads. On my travels, I must soak in all there is to see, watch and learn how lovely life can sometimes be. If one stops to spend some time taking it all in, we will see what a great reward that the trip has been. So, as I promised, poems about happiness. This one is called In the Pursuit of Happiness. In my pursuit of happiness, I found love along the way. Despite all the heartache, I wouldn't change a single day. It's better to have loved and lost rather than not loved at all. Time will heal my broken heart, the lesson being to stand tall. In my pursuit of happiness, I found laughter on the way. It's a pleasant kind of reminder that all will be okay. They say laughter is the best medicine we can find. It helps in reducing stress and brings me peace of mind. In my pursuit of happiness, I saw that life hurried by. My soul, just for a moment, would often stop and wonder why. Why does it take us so long to see that life is for living and that we should appreciate all that we are given? And this one, I'm a bit of a home girl, so I wrote a poem about home. It's not the four walls that make up the home. It's not the furnishing or the fixtures. It's the company, the warmth, the welcome, or the love from those in the pictures. It's not the comfy cushions that you miss when you're feeling tired and homesick. It's the laughs, the hugs, and a loving kiss, or their happy memories that make it. So, thank you for your applause. This made me smile. The next one is called Smile. I want to feel the way I'd make you feel if I could, to be listened to and to really be understood. I want my smile to be in your thoughts, to be your aim, as your happiness is my desire and your smile my gain. Thank you. Okay, I'll do this next one's called The Life of a River. The river won't run in a straight line, For its journey it will weave and wind. The path it takes is how the water flows, around the bends, the highs and lows. For it is such an unstoppable force on quite an unpredictable course. It starts as a little gentle trickle, through ponds and lakes it may ripple. Sometimes it slows, but rarely stalls. It can race down rapids and waterfalls. A turbulent journey it can be, from up in the hilltops to the sea. One more. Last one. It's called A Measure of Happiness. I've not got a poem in me today because I'm satisfied in every way. There is no longing or unquenched desire. There are no flames to start the fire. There's just a broad smile across my face. Not a single thing seems out of place. This day I will measure happiness by, want to remember how lucky am I.
Thank you very much, Nikki. Thank you very much, and God bless. Thank you. Yes, we need to remember how lucky we are, how blessed we are as well. Thank you very much, Nikki, for, being so brave to come up and do that. Thank you very much, All right. Yes. Wow. Right. The next act is been to the BBC, Radio, Leicester, and also Christian Premier Radio. Is actually undertaking a master's in theology and transformative practice. Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen to that. Amen. Oh, come on. Yeah, are you sleeping? Please. All right. And he believes in the power of poetry to creatively engage with people about faith, politics, and life. He holds firm to his love of Jesus, people, and the Bible. I'm telling you, you can contact him via social media on Instagram @_simply.
Do you take bank transfer, James? Yeah? I wasn't expecting him to read the whole bio, but, it's cool. Hello, everybody. It's amazing to be here. It's amazing to see you all. I was a part of the organizing team, and to see how this has come about, to see all your beautiful faces, even how in hair looks, it's really, it's a blessing. And I'm really grateful. So let's clap for the organizing team. Shout out. And yes. So I'm going to share some poetry. So I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to go into it. Oh, this piece is entitled The End of the World. It's quite deep. Have you ever been at home on the verge of sleep? At that time you enter a self-reflective reality. This conversation isn't with members in the world. This conversation is between God and me. Follow me as we enter a time. This happened to me. Let's venture together into this past experience, this reality. 10.
You said in your heart,
9. Why change? 8.
You made that decision
7.
over and over again.
6.
Proverbs 14:12
5.
says, there is a way
4.
that appears to be right, but in the end, it leads to death. But you feel so alive.
3.
However, is feeling alive
2.
life.
1.
First Kings 18:20-21. So Ahab sent word throughout all Israel and assembled the prophets on Mount Carmel. Elijah went before the people and said,
How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him.
but the people said nothing.
It feels nice here. Here I hear no screams. But is it true? In the absence of fear is no fear. But is it really? Is his conclusion simply a dream? Simply silly? No. I know this conclusion is true. I know it is. But lately I've been doubting it. There's been this voice in my head. At night I hear it in my bed. Late night it speaks to me, almost as if it has a personality. However, most of our conversations remain wordless, but I can still feel his presence. I can feel it, almost as if his language is received through feelings. If I was to translate what he says to me, it's not difficult to me. The voice is saying, change. Change from your deceptive ways. You think you're alive, but you're actually dead. You stay listening to your friends, but you know what's right. The answer is deep down in your heart, amongst your thoughts, within your mind. Please, don't ignore me, my friend. The end draws near. The end.
As the conversation drew to a close, I had one more question to propose.
Voice, you've been a help to me, but your identity remains a mystery. Please be gracious and fulfill this wish. I know our time together is slowly ending, but before you go and we separate ways, please tell me, what is your name?
I am the way, the truth, and the life. Before Abraham, I was the sustainer of life. I am the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega, yet still Abraham's friend. I am he who sees the pain of humanity. I am the judge, now and at the end of time, the Ancient of Days. I am the light. I am also love. Elohim is my name. You know me as Jesus. I am Yahweh.
Thank you.
Simply Aaron, but there is nothing simple about you, my brother. Thank you very much. Jason's just having his own thing.
Stop it.
Okay, so it's been a long night but a great evening. And I'm now going to introduce our final act for the evening. This young lady hails from a part of London that I would rather not, but I must. Croydon! All the Croydoners in the house saying, why are you hating? Don't judge me, okay? You live in West Croydon, you can't talk. No, I'm kidding. We love you all Londoners, Croydoners included, okay? She is a woman after my own heart, says she's crazy in love with the Lord. She is Croydon's first poet laureate, and she is a young woman who has also written for London's Mozart's Place Anthem for Peace and has performed as part of Apple and Snake's spoken word rallying cry. So the treat of Shaniqua! Woo!
Thank you. Hi, everyone. That was just like a really wild introduction. That was really lovely. Thank you. I am Shaniqua Benjamin. I come from the amazing town of Croydon. I'm a Thornton Heath girl, yes. Born and raised. Thank you. This has been a beautiful evening, beautiful venue, beautiful evening. Thank you, Aaron, for inviting me. Appreciate it. And you were just amazing. Like, I'm following you, and I'm like, oh, so great. So I believe we serve a God of justice. And that Jesus was an activist and a rebel. So these pieces are going to be about justice and activism and, being a rebel, all that good stuff. This first piece I'm going to start with is a piece that I wrote last year after my dad told me about the crisis affecting the Tigrayan people in Ethiopia. I couldn't believe I hadn't heard about it, but I live in the UK, and they're in Africa, so why should we care, right? So look up Tigray, Tigray. What's happening in Ethiopia is sad. So this is I Won't Forget You. Your existence unknown to me until yesterday. Now I won't forget you, Tigray. Unique name. Tasty on the tongue like hot, infused, liquid, indulged. What you're going through, anything but. Not how I would have liked our introduction to be bitter rather than sweet, not to be held against you. Famine already doing that. I won't forget you. This next piece, trigger warning for anyone who may have had an issue at the hands of men. This is what happened to you. Was your innocence stolen in murky alleys? Heart tarred with cruelty, arteries clogged by selfishness, polluted by loss of control, caught in smog, setting impulses on go, constant body temperature, heat wave hot, not cooling even when you sip on her, ice cold in your hands. Why couldn't you leave her be? She wanted no part of you, now blood runs from her body. You relish sapping strength. You tell yourself you showed. How can you look in the mirror? Is your reflection not black holes and ash? Or is a crying boy staring back? This piece was written, inspired by, after going to see the amazing For Black Boys Who Have Considered Suicide When the Hue Gets Too Heavy, written by the amazing Ryan Calais Cameron. This is called The Village. This is for all my black boys and my black men, my black guys. I love you. You're amazing. You deserve love and goodness and care. A child not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Skank around flickering amber hues that singe eyelashes of the soul cracked and popped. Barely a speck of him to signpoint that he was there and he was beautiful. Even when mirrors hid his reflection in prisms of shattered colors that made him more than how he surfaced seen. Though it is him too. My final piece. I'd like to invite you, if you feel comfortable, to close your eyes and really soak in the words. I'm going to finish with this and then leave the stage. I've been Shanika Benjamin. If you want to follow me, come and talk to me. This piece here is just about the world. A lot of things happen, and it's just so difficult to often just say what is happening in this poor, fractured, heartbroken world. So this is for the world. Please close your eyes and just take in the words and really listen, because the words of this poem are just so important. This is called When the Words Won't Come. My pen didn't know where. Unaware of words to follow, phrases assemble in sense, no space to breathe or could, wanted to, should be said. Didn't know end, where ink would stop, so write names from its tip. The rest, you choose what to do with it. Afghanistan, Burkina Faso, Canada, Central African Republic, Congo, El Salvador, Ethiopia, Germany, Haiti, Jamaica, Mali, Niger, Palestine, Syria, Ukraine, Venezuela, Yemen, Croydon.
Wow. Thank you very much, Shanika. Thank you. I hope you've listened tonight. I hope you've learned something tonight. And probably out of tonight, we'll have Poet coming out today and shining the light. What is inside of you? Is it love? Is it compassion? Is it forgiveness? What is inside of you? Give yourself a round of applause tonight for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for thanking yourself. Thank you very much. Over to you, Zoe.
Thank you to all of you for showing up, yo. Woo!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And